New Mexico, the land of enchantment, and today home to the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying to do it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Wildcats are rolling down the field. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And on 2nd down for this offense.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Hart. Bring in the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the tight end. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Oh, my, he just shanked that one. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Fires left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides the back on the option, the give. He has the first and still on his feet. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Old Dominion 7, Kansas State 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Steps away. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The hand to the running back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Monarchs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man, it's Hart. got the quick pass. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the left side. Picks up the first down. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
He's going for it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Monarchs are threatening in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go right back to it. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. And the Monarchs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Monarchs! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. On the run, it's Rhodes. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the ground with the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Bunch formation for these receivers. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Good timing on the quick out. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Now from inside the red zone. Extending the play. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. They'll try to run it in. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hart. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner is stopped. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Bettis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kansas State quick to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the first down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with him.
There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that.
A little screen to the running back. Off offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, you love to see that, right? They put themselves in a position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the upright. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these two programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Mexico Bowl.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hart. Rushes on him. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Throws to the tight end. He's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Burns. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could...
And into the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Got a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Kansas State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the field because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The give to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
To the air, it's Hart. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's piled up 112 yards rushing for them so far as he closes in on that 1,400-yard mark. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to him again. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Here we go. Ready, go. Takes a handoff. It's Banks.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get...
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter. Just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. This quarterback part of their running game.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
It'll be a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Just feeds the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Takes the handoff. It's Banks. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not wide enough to move the sticks, and it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll do it himself. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
4th down and short, and where do they put the ball? In the hands of their quarterback. This guy is so good. They trust him. He runs the option and keeps it himself and gets just enough for the first down.
Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the punishment has been extended.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff to the lone back.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal. Not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Hart. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
And with that, the season